our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, hello. Thank you, Carlos, for that wonderful rendition. Next, we have an opportunity for any local officials to give some words. I know we have some representatives from the city of Weslaco. So please, if you have anything that you wanted to share, anyone like to say some words?
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Braving the humidity, huh? We won't take long. So I want to thank everyone for being here today for this, memorable moment. I know it's been a long time coming. The Texas Historical Commission, they give these markers to places that play a significant role in shaping a community. And Minnie Mae Nichols' home is such a place. It is more than just brick, wood, and mortar. It symbolizes, where we come from as a community. It helps shape, what we are today. And by having this historical marker, dedicated today, we're gonna be assured that future generations will always know the history of Weslaco and those who were there to help shape this community to what it is today. So for that, I welcome everybody today, and thank you for having us here. May God bless you always, and take care.
Anyone else, public official, like to say some words? Commissioner?
Good morning. Good morning. I just want to say that, of course, the mayor couldn't make it. Of course, today, as we can see, he's not here. But on behalf of the mayor, the city commission, we want to thank Mr. Gabriel Osuna, where is he? Gabriel Osuna, and of course the Hidalgo Historical Commission for dedicating the Mickey May building, property, Homestead as a historical marker. And I just want to add that Mr. Osuna do not hesitate to call the city of Weslaco City Hall for any further assistance. And also, especially if we have any other historical markers in our city, and I'm sure we do. So I welcome you to contact us if you find any other historical markers. And not call me, I'll help you find one. But anyhow, yes, unfortunately, we've been here, a lot of us have been here for a long time. Back in the day, I grew up here and I still remember the 50s, the 60s, and when I was driving here in a bicycle back in the day. So I do appreciate the historical marker for continuing their support. And I know I was still part of the city. I worked for the city for many years, and they dedicated our old cemetery. We do have a historical marker there. Back and I don't know if you all know that, but that's in the old cemetery, of course. So we dedicate that back in, it's been maybe over 20 years ago. So thank you again for being here, and I appreciate everything you all do, not only here in our city, the commission, but also throughout the county. So thanks again, and you all have a good day. Thanks.
We got another? One more.
I'll be very brief because I know it's pretty speaky out here. Good morning. Israel Gonzalez Jr. I am a city commissioner here at large. Lifelong resident of Weslaco. I really want to say is thank you guys very much for the support. This is very educational for me because I see this and I'd always wonder what it is, So I'm going to pass that on, to my kids, and my family, because this is very important for the city of Weslaco. And I really want to see this thing grow, as Mr. Garcia said, with more historical markers through the city, because that's what we're about. I just want to say God bless you guys, God bless Weslaco, and thank you guys for being out here.
Thank you, Commissioners. I know that Mr. David Fuentes, Commissioner Precinct 1, sent his regrets that he wasn't able to make it as well, but he also wanted to thank you all for being here. I think next we have another song from Mr. Gasco. Cañas.
Sing along if you know the words. Texas, Texas, all hail the mighty state. Texas, our Texas, so wonderful, so great. Boldest and grandest, withstanding every test. Oh, empire wide and glorious, you stand supremely blessed. God bless you, Texas, and keep you brave and strong, that you may grow in power and worth throughout the ages long. God bless. God bless you, Texas. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Cañas. That was wonderful. We get another round of applause.
Woo!
And now I want to invite Ms. Becky Gonzalez, the woman who made this all possible, to say some words and give some acknowledgments.
Good morning or good mid-morning, whatever. But my husband and I do want to thank you all for being here. He's the one that started me with this bad pastime of liking historical things, and he did all the research when we moved here like 44 years ago. Today's our anniversary, by the way.
Woo! Happy anniversary!
It just happened to fall on that day. But we do thank the city officials that are here, and we don't want you to leave before getting some refreshments indoors and some cold drinks. And we also want to thank the Texas Historical Commission, of course. They've been great. My two friends over here, Mary Lena and Gloria Garcia, they were successful in getting a historical marker for the Hidalgo, Texas cemetery. And they encouraged us to try to get one here, because we found out that the house was built in 1909. And I would talk to some people and they'd say, there's no way that house is 100 years old. But my husband found all the records. And so Minnie Nickel moved here about 1913. And there was somebody before her, but we haven't been able to find information. The last name was Redden, R-E-D-D-E-N. She was from Ohio. Her husband died in a car accident when cars came in the early 1900s. And the vehicles didn't come to Weslaco until about 1924 or so. So that house back there was a carriage house. Betty Tanner, the realtor, told us that it was a carriage house. And so my husband documented everybody who's lived here, and off and on, right? But there was an architect named Stebbins after Minnie Nickel, and then a very prominent family was also the Wolf family, and they're represented here. Their great-grandfather and is it great-great-grandfather? If you can stand up or wave. They're here from Kansas and Houston. And last year somebody knocked on our door and I thought it was, they said they were from Kansas and I thought Winter Texans. But they're not Winter Texans. Mr. and Mrs. Wolf were here doing missionary work. Is it for the Methodist Church? Okay. So they brought us pictures from 1926 and the diary of their great grandfather. And so it's been very valuable information. And when you take a little tour of the downstairs, you'll see their pictures and the way the house looked in 1926 when they celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. So you're welcome to take a tour of the downstairs. It's got the original wood flooring, and all the outside is made of stucco. It's not a grand house, but at that time it was like one of the first 4 homes in Weslaco. And you can see other homes similar that the architect, I forget his name, who remembers? Walter what? Was it Walter? I forget his name, I'm sorry. And the other architect was Stebbins, Harry Stebbins. He also lived here. So I also want to thank the Weslaco Museum and of course the Texas Historical Commission. Gabriel Ozuna has been very helpful. And we also have Mr. and Mrs. Barbie back there. Their dad lived here for about 4 months after his dad died when he was a child, and he lived here with Superintendent McConnell and his wife. And he told us one time that he still remembered being in the upstairs bedroom during the hurricane of 1933. So this house has withstood a lot of hurricanes, hopefully another one or so. And what have I forgotten? Okay, so housekeeping, there's a downstairs bathroom and one in the carriage house, but you can't take a bath. As hot as it is, right? I'm sorry for the heat. Welcome to the Texas. It's a good thing there's no Texas-sized mosquitoes right now. So, and we do thank Carlos Cañas here. Isn't he a great singer?
Yes.
He's from Brownsville, Texas. San Benito, sorry.
I was born in Weslaco.
Okay, you were born in Weslaco. Very good. So, anything else? Did I forget anything?
Thank you.
I also want to thank the Weslaco Museum. Crystal is the director now. They also were very helpful. They let us go through the old newspapers. Mr. Joe Vidales let us go through the old newspapers. And I'm sorry, my brain escapes me. But anyway, my thoughts. But anyway, thank you to the Weslaco Museum also.
How many years have y'all been researching all this?
Would you like to say something?
No, I just say, with your husband, how long have y'all been gathering the research for all?
How long have you been gathering the research?
Oh, the research
For how long?
since about 80.
1980?
Oh, wow.
1980. He's got a thick, he's also got a history of the valley, but anyway. So thank you and enjoy. There's snacks inside and drinks. I'll ask you all, he's willing to play,
Well, I played several just for you guys,
for those of you who haven't heard a Spanish song, he's going to play Las Mañanitas. He's going to play Las Mañanitas, which is usually the birthday song.
Or the anniversary
special
song.
occasions. Right? And it's mainly like a song from King David's song.
How many years anniversary?
44.
44.
God bless you and many, many, many more.
Just.
Qué linda está la mañana en que vengo a saludarte. Venimos todos con gusto y placer a felicitarte. El día en que tú naciste, nacieron todas las flores. Y en la pila del bautismo cantaron los ruiseñores. Ya viene amaneciendo, ya la luz del día nos dio. Levantarte de mañana, mira que ya amaneció.
Happy anniversary.
Quisiera ser solecito para entrar por tu ventana y darte los buenos días acostadita en tu cama. Quisiera ser un San Juan, quisiera ser un San Pedro, para venirte a cantar con la música del cielo. Ya viene amaneciendo, ya la luz del día nos dio. Levantarte de mañana, mira que ya amaneció.
Thank you again, Carlos.
And our granddaughter Taylor back there. They came from San Antonio and I'm working today.
We've had a ball.
And also Tom and Sheila Fiber. Tom, where are you?
He's over here.
They're from, she's the ex-director of
All right. Next, we're going to have Crystal Rodriguez, the director of the Weslaco Museum, read the text of the marker, and then we'll actually go do the unveiling. But so that you all know what it says without having to go squint and read it.
Good morning, everyone. Again, thank you to Ms. Scheidler and Joe Vidales for their help with this project. So before the unveiling, this is the text on the historical marker. The exact date of construction of this house is unknown. Local records suggest it may have been built as part of a 20-acre tract circa 1909, predating Weslaco as the neighboring towns of Mercedes and Donna were developing. In April of 1913, the American Rio Grande Land and Irrigation Company surveyed and platted the West Tract subdivision in this area. The W.E. Stewart Land Company developed the town site of Weslaco in 1919. At that time, this house was outside the city limits. Benjamin Franklin Yoakum sought to encourage farming in the Rio Grande Valley and promoted development of the Weslaco town site to families in the Midwestern United States. Ohio native Minnie Mae Nickel bought the property in October of 1919. In subsequent records, she is listed as one of the area's few female farmers as a head of household. The property changed hands several times in the following years and was home to many of Weslaco's founding or early families. These have included E.G. and Fannie Kennedy, architect and realtor Harry L. Stebbins, educators Floyd and Alice McConnell, and Charles and Ella Wolfe. The two-story home exhibits an American four-square floor plan with Spanish Revival styling, including stucco walls, arched entries, and terraced roofs. Under the ownership of Ewing and Lena C. Clark in the 1920s, The house was modified to include a bedroom and porte cochere over the brick driveway and other additions. Other historic resources of the property include a single-room carriage house built of similar construction to the main house.
Thank you, Crystal. So now it's the reason we're all here, to go unveil the marker. So careful, there is an anthill nearby, so we don't want anyone to get bit. But those of you who want to kind of stand behind the marker are welcome to, but we're going to try to get Miss Becky and Crystal and myself to actually do the unveiling. Mr. and Mrs. Gonzalez, I'd like you to do the honors.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all stand on each side. Y'all stand on each side. There you go. Both of you, Becky and Brian, y'all stand on each side. There you go. How beautiful.
Smile.
Smile. Look this way, Becky, Brian, everywhere. How beautiful. Congratulations.
Good idea.
Guys, everyone look right here, please. And then we're going to look at Magali. Magali, wave your hand. There we go.
Okay, hold on. A little